Are you an INFJ, the world's rarest and most unique personality type? Let's delve into this fascinating journey of self-discovery. You might have heard about the Myers-Briggs Type Indicator, or MBTI, a psychological tool that helps us understand our personalities better. In the realm of MBTI, INFJ is a standout, a personality type that's as rare as it is intriguing. INFJs, the introverted, intuitive, feeling and judging individuals, are unique gems in the human mosaic. They're rare, making up less than 1% of the population. This rarity, coupled with their distinctive traits, makes INFJs a mystery waiting to be unraveled. These are the people who are often misunderstood because they're different, but their difference is their strength. They're the dreamers and the doers, the visionaries who also take action. So, are you one of them? If you're curious to know whether you're part of this exclusive group, stay tuned as we explore the 7 signs that indicate you might be an INFJ. Sign number 1, you're a natural empath. As an INFJ, your emotional radar is incredibly fine-tuned. You have this uncanny ability to tap into the emotional currents around you and absorb them like a sponge. It's like you're wearing a pair of emotional X-ray glasses, able to see beyond the surface and truly understand what others are feeling. You're the person who can walk into a room and instantly sense the mood. You can pick up on the slightest shift in someone's demeanor, the subtlest inflection in their voice. You understand their feelings, their motives, and their needs, often better than they understand themselves. You feel their joy, their pain, their fear, and their hope, almost as if these emotions were your own. This deep emotional sensitivity and empathy is a hallmark of the INFJ personality. If you often find yourself feeling what others feel, you might just be an INFJ. Sign number 2, you value deep connections. This isn't about having a long list of acquaintances or being the life of the party. For INFJs, it's about the quality of relationships, not the quantity. They yearn for a connection that goes beyond the surface, beyond the mundane. They seek people who they can share their deepest thoughts and feelings with, people who understand them on a profound level. This is why they often find small talk exhausting. It's not that they're antisocial, no, they simply prefer conversations with depth, conversations that are meaningful. They want to explore ideas, dreams, fears, and passions. They want to understand and be understood. They want to connect on a level that transcends the physical, reaching into the very soul. So if small talk isn't your thing, but deep, meaningful conversations are, you might be an INFJ. Sign number 3, you're always looking to the future. INFJs by nature are forward thinkers. They're not just daydreamers, they're the architects of tomorrow. They enjoy analyzing trends, making predictions, and planning for what lies ahead. It's not just about preparing for the next day, it's about contemplating the bigger picture. They're the individuals who often find themselves pondering questions like, what will the world look like in 50 years? Or, how can I make a lasting positive impact on the future? They tend to be strategic and value long-term goals over immediate gratification. Their minds are always busy, shaping a vision of what could be. It's not just about personal or professional goals. INFJs also think about the future of humanity, the planet, and how their actions today can influence a better tomorrow. If you're always thinking about what's next, this could be a sign you're an INFJ. Sign number 4, you're a perfectionist. Now don't confuse this with wanting to be perfect, because no one is. Instead, as an INFJ, you have this innate desire to make things the best they can be. You set high standards for yourself and for others, not out of a desire to control, but from a deeply rooted belief that things can and should be better. In your world, there's always room for improvement. You're constantly refining, tweaking, and polishing, whether it's an idea, a project, or even a relationship. You're not afraid of criticism, rather, you welcome it. It's simply another tool to help you reach that ever-elusive pinnacle of perfection. Yet, this can also be a double-edged sword. It's easy to fall into the trap of never being satisfied, of always seeking out the next best thing. But remember, it's this drive, this pursuit of excellence that makes you unique. If you find yourself constantly striving for perfection, you might be an INFJ. Sign number 5, you need your alone time. Now this doesn't mean you're antisocial or don't enjoy the company of others, far from it. But as an INFJ, you have a unique relationship with solitude. It's your recharging station, your sanctuary where you retreat to rejuvenate your energy. You see, INFJs are often deeply in tune with the emotions and energies around them. It's a beautiful trait, but it can also be exhausting. That's where alone time comes in. It's not just about being by yourself, it's a crucial period of introspection, reflection, and processing. This solitude allows you to sift through your thoughts, feelings, and experiences. It's your time to understand and make sense of the world around you and within you. It's during these quiet moments that you often find clarity, inspiration, and peace. So, if you find yourself cherishing these moments of solitude, if you crave that time to recharge and reflect, this could be a sign you're an INFJ. Sign number 6, you're highly intuitive. This is a hallmark trait of the INFJ personality type. You seem to have a sixth sense, a knack for seeing the bigger picture, and often rely on your intuition to guide you. This isn't about pulling ideas out of thin air, but rather a deeply ingrained ability to connect the dots, to understand patterns and underlying meanings. You're like a human puzzle solver, piecing together information and vibes that others may overlook. This uncanny ability often leads to accurate predictions of outcomes, almost as if you have a crystal ball. You don't just see what's on the surface, you dive deeper, you read between the lines. Your intuition is a powerful tool, guiding you like an internal compass. You're not afraid to trust your gut feeling, even when it goes against the grain. You listen to that inner voice because more often than not, it's right. If you often trust your gut feeling, you might be an INFJ. Sign number 7, you have a burning desire to make a difference. The INFJ personality type is often driven by a deep-seated need to enact positive change in the world. Their values aren't just abstract ideas, they are the very lifeblood that propels them forward every day. This desire to make a difference isn't limited to grand, world-altering movements. It can be as simple as improving the lives of those around them, volunteering in their communities, or advocating for causes close to their hearts. Their belief system is not just a guiding principle, it's a call to action. INFJs are often found at the forefront of movements and causes that align with their values, tirelessly working to make the world a better place. They are the dreamers who dare to envision a better world, and the doers who take steps to make that dream a reality. If you feel a strong desire to make a difference in the world, you might be an INFJ. So, those are the 7 signs that you might be an INFJ. Let's recap, shall we? First off, INFJs are natural empaths. They have an innate ability to understand and share the feelings of others, which makes them exceptional listeners and trusted confidants. Second, they value deep connections. Casual friendships and surface-level interactions just won't do for an INFJ. They seek meaningful relationships and profound conversations, the kind that touch the soul and stimulate the mind. Thirdly, INFJs are future-oriented individuals. They're not ones to dwell on the past or get caught up in the present. Instead, they're always looking ahead, planning for what's to come, and envisioning the possibilities of tomorrow. Fourth on the list is perfectionism. INFJs strive for excellence in everything they do. They're meticulous, detail-oriented, and often their own worst critics. The fifth sign is the need for alone time. INFJs recharge their batteries in solitude, using this precious time for introspection, self-reflection, and nurturing their rich inner world. The sixth sign, INFJs are highly intuitive. They have a sixth sense, if you will, often picking up on things others miss and making connections that seem almost psychic. And last but certainly not least, INFJs have a deep desire to make a difference. They yearn to contribute to the world in a meaningful way, driven by a powerful sense of altruism and a strong moral compass. These 7 signs paint a vivid portrait of the INFJ personality type, a type that's truly unique and special. INFJs are rare gems in the landscape of human personalities, possessing qualities that set them apart from the rest. They are not better or worse, just different, in a wonderfully intriguing way. Remember, being an INFJ is something to be proud of. You're part of a rare and unique group that has the ability to understand, empathize, and connect with others on a deep level. You're truly one of a kind.